Hello, hello, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Normally I try to do... Move this. There we go. Well, I try to do a Master Duel in the morning, or a midnight Master Duel, because it sounds right, but that kind of limits me to only 2 times of the day. And I was like, that's stupid. Why don't I just play when I feel like it? So, here we are. So I've been racking my brain around different types of ancient gear decks, because I was politely asked, I think 2 comments asked me if I can do an ancient gear deck review or something, and I thought, yeah, why not? Oh, you. And then by looking at all the different cards and over the years, and I thought, I have more to say than I realized. Ugh. So probably going to talk about, thinking about doing a recap of different types of ancient gear decks, because I realized they're doing a lot more than I realized, especially compared to how they used to be. Like, for example, most of modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Revolves around special summoning as many monsters as possible. And ancient gears do that, but for some reason, Konami likes to make ancient gears want to tribute summon. Like, there's a bunch of stuff related to tribute summoning, and I'm not sure why that mechanic of all mechanics is still like putting right up front with these, because these cards special summon like fantastically like any other. Let's time this one right. Like, the field spell Gear Town allows for easier tribute summons, but its second ability revolves around destroying it, being destroyed, and then special summoning from the deck, graveyard, or hand. Just so to have stuff revolve around tribute, like Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. That's a really good card, even if you just special summon it. But it's broken if you can find a way to tribute summon using Ancient Gear monsters or gadgets. And gadgets are a whole other type of card connected to the Ancient Gears, which requires a whole different type of deck. It'd be impossible to run one giant Ancient Gear deck and have it be coherent. Still summon at 12. No, 14. No, my math is off. Yeah, there we go. What if I just imperm here? Was this the right time to imperm? What? Oh. I guess it wasn't. That's okay. Let's see. Link, yeah. I feel like that's what I was just going. No, oh, I guess that was good. Well, speak of the devil. Yeah, Ancient Gears require 1 less tribute. This card isn't even technically an Ancient Gear card, because it just says Gear Town, so that's why the Link card, Ancient Gear Ballista, had to specifically mention Gear Town. Ancient Gear Monster, or Gear Town. It's one of the only specific way to search it. Let's see. Let's see. Ancient Gear Howitzer. While unaffected and can burn, he can special summon. Oh, are you really gonna? I mean, okay. Oh, I mean, I was gonna use that. Okay. Only costs a few points. Where in my hand? Oh. Damn, I was gonna use the dragon. If Gear Town was still in the field, Reactor Dragon can destroy a spell or trap when they attack. So Reactor Dragon with Gear Town destroys Gear Town, summons Dark Golem after that. You know? So I'd have 2 monsters with 3k. It just would have been better. But you had to banish it. Well, at least I still have this attack. Yeah. Still do this at least. I don't see negate that. Summon the token. Can't do any more damage, but... No, really? Well, that's okay. I'm actually just gonna... So what's cool about Ancient Gear Fusion is I can summon anything from... I'm gonna summon a Howitzer, though. As long as I have a Golem on the field as material. That's the difference between the Ancient Gear Fusion spell and the Ancient Gear Duel trap card. And Ancient Gear Fusion allows me to summon any of the Ancient Gear Fusions. Howitzer, Chaos Giant. While Ancient Gear Duel specifically only lets me fusion summon Megaton and Ultimate Golem. Because they specifically mention Ancient Gear Golem in their text. But both of them will get 3 attacks with that summon. Huh. I don't know if I can... Yeah. Oh, wait. Whatever. You can only use the burn effect once per turn, but... Have 2 monsters unaffected by card effects, you know? And their graveyard effect, where they summon from the graveyard, is not a once per turn. Cool. So all I really need is just 1 of these on the field. Provided they don't summon something with over 9,000 attack points. Which is always possible. Centurial. It's kind of funny. I think about it. I'm looking at all these cards just bounce back and forth. Bounce back monsters, bounce back to the spell, back to the trap, and back to zones. And it used to be, back when this card game was originally made, it was okay, these are the monster zones. These are the spell and trap zones. That's the field zone. And that's your lot. Remove from play was like more of like a... It wasn't really a zone, so to speak. It was more of... The graveyard was still a zone, but... Something was removed from the game, like you just couldn't use it anymore. Now, being removed from play is like a mechanic in itself. Nothing? No. Yeah. Your golem monsters unaffected by confusion. Summon one Ancient Gear monster. One monster that mentions Ancient Gear Golem. Unfortunately, Chaos Giant and Howitzer don't not mention Ancient Gear Golem. Ah, here's the thing about that. That was a valiant effort. It's called by the grave. Unaffected by card effects. Nice. Just might be a bot. I'll take the win. What? What do you got for me? Is it Exodia? I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. Primate Dragon. Neat. Okay, Primate. Cool. Cool art. Sushi. Okay. I was curious how this was going to work into normal cards. Are you about to summon like a Blue Eyes or a Dark Magician on me now? Huh. Interesting. Something different. It's not Centurion and Fallen of Albaz and Ubel. Damn, I hate Ubel nowadays. Modern Ubel sucks. Sucks to fight against. It's obviously, if you use it, it's good, but it's annoying because I don't really any of those monsters that have 0 attack points and your opponent takes all the damage. Can't quite find a way to counter that with the gears. It's not impossible, just very difficult. Okay. Thing is, since he was on the field first and he negates effects, if I summon something, its effect will be negated after fact. If I had a howitzer on the field beforehand, then it would still be... Ah. Not affected by card effects, so we'll see how this goes. Awesome. See, I was worried that he was going to be on the field first, so I thought this wouldn't... Howitzers being someone after the fact would be... I thought he would have to be on the field first, and then he tried. But no, Howitzer's just awesome. Ah, I had a feeling. Okay, yeah, you can't leave this guy on the field for too long, can you? Of course now. Excuse me. Now my guys will have their effects. Even though we already always had it. Yeah, this guy's awesome. Howitzer's cool. It's a cool name. But the Japanese name, the Ancient Gear Devil. Which is still awesome. Okay. Special tanker. Since I have not been negated, I'm just going to use that to bring back the howitzer. You just... The machines just rebuild. Zeus. You know, Zeus won't even save you, you know? Howitzer doesn't care. Okay, here we go. Here's an idea. You gonna Zeus me? Okay, first activate. Well, I was actually gonna tribute, but I could just use that. You know what? I was actually gonna use the tribute ability for Gear Town, but I realized Tanker can destroy Gear Town, and then its destruction ability is... Unless you use Zeus. You can Zeus. Oh, okay. No problem. I'll simply do my other idea. Then I will just use Gear Town, allow me to tribute only one gear. So I don't have to tribute Howitzer. Bring out the Golem, and I already can bring out the Catapult to discard. So I can add a Fortress and a Fusion. Oh. They were ready. They were ready with an Imperm and an Ash Blossom. Oh well. I bet you'll Zeus now. Sick animation. Use that crash. I summon Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound to crash again. Ultimate Pound searches a polymerization from the deck, and I can add something from the graveyard to my hand. See, I was already negated this turn, so I'm gonna add a Wyvern. Or Wyvern. Oh, don't have a normal summon. Okay. I guess having a tank. Oh, then. Wyvern or Tanker would have been fine. They both get something else. Alright, but a clear field. still kinda anyone's game. Oh, yeah, Link 2 or a rank 4. Link 3 or rank 4, but something even better. A better rank 4. No, Rebellion. Cool. It's not game, so I'm still gonna be okay. You do this on my turn? I think. I don't know. Wasn't say you can. Oh, cool. Just in case. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I think I just lost. Damn, and you negated? Because if I at least gotten the search off. Wow, that's disappointing. Damn. All because I didn't have another monster in my hand. I didn't need Imperm in my hand, I just needed another monster. Summon it. Ah. Oh well. You win this round. Hmm. That's disappointing. Maybe if I had summoned the tanker, I would have been able to do something different. Oh well. On to the next. No, there we go. This is a good going first hand. Since it's going first, I can summon the dragon in defense. Gear Town. I'm going to summon the ancient gear statue. Statue. Huh. Tanker from the deck. Ah, okay. But wait, can't I just... Alright, I really have to do that in the first turn. See, I already used that. I don't even think I normal summoned yet. was gonna use that search. I was gonna use that search, Joel and Lockbird. Just gonna summon the Wyvern, get the advance, use the advance to get the Fortress, play the Fortress, use the advance to tribute the Wyvern because it's the only thing left in attack mode. And that would allow me to draw a card. That way I would have everything still in defense. And I would maximize the search. Fortune Lady. Interesting. Okay, let's try this. Before I was interrupted by the Joel and Lockbird. Wyvern, gain advance, activate, advance, to bring out the fortress, instead of just searching out the fortress by itself, because now I have it all. Nope, not quite yet. Link summon. Ballista. That can't be interrupted, thanks to the fortress. Allow me to search Gear Town. Activate. Ballista, target Gear Town, target Silhouette Rabbit. 0, Gear Town summons. Reactor Dragon. Yeah. Fusion. Oh, you know what? I should have done that during... you know what? I can only do it while my opponent has a monster on the field. Well, that might be only during their turn. Okay. So now I guess it's just a trap. It's royal rare, so that's pretty cool. Okay. What are you banishing? The golem? Okay. I mean, I don't really need it right now, but... Did perfectly, actually. 1. And 2. It even had a third attack. For good measure. Nice. All right there, Johnny Jim. All right. Activate advance. What are you gonna Ash Blossom me? You sure look like the type who would Ash Blossom somebody. Touche, it's not Ash Blossom. It's still in the gate, but it's not. It's not Ash Blossom. Okay, I have an idea. Send Golem to the grave. Search out. Fusion. Just out of curiosity. Okay, that's tributes the frame to a draw. Oh, I got a second fusion. That's fine. A backup fusion. Ultimate Pound and Tanker. Howitzer. Nice. Okay, Centurion. Okay. Oh, I thought, whoa, okay. I thought you were gonna, you know, do more than that. Okay, doesn't seem like you're gonna be able to negate this, so might as well. One Gear Town, one Catapult. Oh, okay. Well, at least I know this wasn't a bot. I was expecting more than that. Yeah. Alright, Castria. Let's see. Castria's really annoying because they remove stuff from play. I have defeated them with the Ancient Gears, it's just annoying. Sure would have helped if I went first. 'Cause, 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 Damn, I could have used those. Yep, there it is. This guy. Okay, he's got one. Banish already. Which gives you a chain. I hate that it's once per chain. That is so annoying. It's not once per turn, which was like every other card. Oh, jeez. At least this is part of the same chain, I guess. Damn, Gear Town, Catapults, Fortune. I needed these to be in the grave till I can remove them. Those were for me to remove, not for you to remove. Now you got 3, so you can banish whatever the hell I'm about to play. Unless I can impermanent first. This might be the thing I need right here. Okay, okay. You do that. Yeah, but I don't think that negates it, actually. Actually, it might. Yeah, it probably does. Fuck. Well, at least I got it. At least I got him to use the material. I got him to waste his first removal. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it activated anyway. Okay. It didn't negate it. Awesome. Wait, please. Come on. Come on. All I need is one. And maybe that one. Yes. Wait, is this... Is it removed automatically? Oh, excellent. Oh, Ash Blossom, you son of a bitch. Well, I got you to waste it on this. That was a special summon. So, like, still normal summon. Oh, damn. Okay. Still, I can still make this work. Summon the ancient earframe. Okay, this makes it a golem in the graveyard. And the advance. Activate advance. Yeah, okay, yeah. Take the fortress. Activate fortress. Fortunately, this is just a regular old poly, but it'll have to do. Ah, impermanent only works for this one turn, so... They're all in defense, so I can't crash anything. Howitzer can't be affected, so we'll see how this goes. That's unfortunate. I really wish I could have done more there. I think I could still pull this off. Somehow. I haven't even seen what they've been banishing. I'm not sure what's left. Please target the howitzer if you're going to try to banish one of my cards. Please. Do me a solid and don't read. Oh my god, another one. Damn. Just attack, dude. You already have game just at fucking attack. I can't even counter you. Just go. Damn. Wish I could have done more when I had impermed his heart on that one, but oh well. This is gonna be a sprite player. A sprite and or Sky Striker. Summon. Okay, Ear Town. Awesome. This is really good for going first hand. Cannon Bolt. Destroy the Gear Town. Allows me to special summon Dragon. And Gear Town, which allows me to summon Statue. Statue. Summons the Dark Golem. Golem searches. Since I have a fortress on the field, I will search the commander in Duel. Send the commander. Use the commander's graveyard effect to remove from play. Allow me to use a continuous trap. And that's... Dragon negates the spell trap. I have Golem on the field, and as soon as my opponent special summons something, I can summon a Megaton or an Ultimate Golem. And with Fortress, since it'd be the turn it's summoned, it can't be targeted by effects, and it's unaffected by monster effects because of the duel. So, we'll see how well this holds. Let's see, negate spell, first spell trap. Unaffected by monster effects here, can't be targeted by this. I think we're good. I think we're good. It's good going first hand. This is a good going first field. I can only think of maybe... Oh, Tenpai. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Wait, what does this say? No, you go right ahead. Yeah. What's the field? Should. Well, it's not like I could have stopped it per se. Okay, it's the activation, but he didn't use it yet. There it is. It's only if he activates it. Send a golem from the deck to use dragon, which can't be negated or because I have fortress in the field. There we go. Raigeki. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, fusion summon Megaton Golem in defense. Or offense, this would have worked either way. Now Raigeki. Oh. Can we destroy my opponent's just card effects? Oh, okay, even better. I could have summoned Ultimate Golem with that in that regard. But what I reason I was summoning Megaton, oh, even better. Because if Megaton is just removed from the field, sent to the graveyard, removed from play, any of that, it automatically summons Ultimate Golem. So that's why I chose Megaton in that instance. Even though I would have been, turns out I would have been safe either way. But yeah, that's okay. We take those. Satisfying when a 10-pied player surrenders. Okay. Getting similar vibes here. Gear Town. Ooh, you actually have something. Fortress. You gonna allow me to pull this off? Oh. Okay. It's kind of like a Max C. Okay. I don't mind. Normal summon. Use the frame and the Hunting Hound. Hunting Hound is awesome because he is an Ancient Gear Fusion. He is an Ancient Polymerization, Ancient Gear Fusion, Ancient Gear Duel. He is just another fusion ability. And he burns. Spells and traps can't be activated when he declares an attack. He only has 1,000 attack and 1,000 defense, but if anything more than that, I think he'd be broken. The anime has like multiple Hunting Hound fusion variants, but in the real card game, we only got the original. There were a lot of made-up Ancient Gear cards in the anime that are only kind of becoming real now. Like, if you go back and watch the Arc 5, like, Advance is now real. Ancient Gear Statue was actually in the 5Ds anime. Used by We Have Dr. Crowler at Home. Activate. Summon statue. Since I have fortress, you can't do much about this. Summon the Dark Golem. Since I have fortress, I'll take the commander, and I'll take the duel. Even though I could just use fusion. But this is just in case. Yeah, there it is. Not even really sure what they were using. Oh, memento stuff. Cool. During the last stream, a viewer showed us his memento deck and a couple of replays. That was really cool. I loved how it was basically just modern art to really old cards, like Dark Witch and Key Mace and stuff like that. So I spent that whole time being like, I recognize you, I recognize you. it was fun. A little stroll down memory lane. In a way. It's an odd thing to say about new cards. Oops. I'm gonna fuse the Taunting Hound with the Dragon. Since if I have to do a normal summon next turn, probably be easier to do the frame. There we go. Good turn 1 for the Ancient Gears is to be able to burn them for 1600. Ooh. Atlantis. Do you have any idea how many times I've dueled against the Atlanteans? The machines and the Atlanteans have had a rivalry for the last 15 years or so. A friendly rivalry, like Gai Sensei and Kakashi. See, there we go. That's better. Let's see how you do. Summon the Golem and Defense. And with the Fortress, you shouldn't be able to gate this search. Even though that's exactly what this guy does. Even your jellyfish is no match for me. That's about right. Not bad. Not bad. But it won't be enough. Oh! Okay, which is it that's allowing me to... Probably, I think it's you, if I remember correctly. I don't think you can. Oh, Ancient Gear Duel means, oh, your monster effects mean nothing to me. Oh, what? Bastard. No applicable card effect of Gear Town? What? Oh, I guess it's because of this. That's I think I only saw one, huh? Damn. Wasted that one, I guess. Attack directly. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You actually pulled it off. Those slick Atlanteans. $81.50. Oh, and you can attack directly. Oh, you bastards swimming under the sea to... Swimming under the sea to just swipe me directly. Damn, well played. I know someone who would appreciate your tactics. Your water monsters can attack directly this turn. God damn it. Oh no, maybe they'll lose connection or surrender for some reason. You have a misclick. Ugh. Attack directly. That's some shenanigans. I call shenanigans on that. Damn. And here I'm thinking I'm prepared. I summoned the dragon instead. Like, they were attacking me directly. There was nothing I could have done on that. I'm not even sure how the golem was destroyed. With the fortress and the duel on the field, to be honest. Shouldn't have been able to even be targeted. I'm not sure what part of that formula I've messed up. It's weird. A touch frustrated from that last one. Oh well. Pyramite. Ooh. Just crack the knuckles. The old knuckles. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah, why not? Maybe this will mess up your whole day. Jeez. Nope. Well, it got you to use your cards and got you to waste them, I suppose. Okay, I think the ideal thing for me to get next for my first draw would be Gear Town, so I can play Gear Town, then I play Heavy Storm and just wipe all the spells and traps in hopes I can then summon the Dark Golem, which allows me to, or Statue, depending on if he negates or not. Posture check. Runic. Okay. Primite Lunic. Primite Runic with a touch of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay. What do you got for me next, you Bell? Okay. I don't actually have anything yet, but okay. Okay, let's see how this be. Okay. Well, either way, heavy storms are coming. Let's see how I gonna do that, eh? At least I got to use it on that. Okay, someone way run. You gonna use this be a little knight? Because I don't know if that would negate it. I still get my search. Oh god. Nope. I don't even have anything in the graveyard there. That's shame on that one. I mean, I can't use it, but I'm not gonna. I want the prop to show up every every few seconds. Okay, let's see how this be. Well, to be honest, I don't think I got. Should I just play this out? Just even if I did, they would just little knight. Yeah, screw it. Oh. I don't really like surrendering, but to be honest, I don't know how long I'd be sitting here. Just to lose that round anyway. Thought I lost connection for a sec. They tase, okay. Set 1A. Were you cursed by the Millennium Brick? Maybe not. I think you're fine. Okay. Fortress. Summon Tanker. Special summon Ultimate Pound. Let's see. Okay. 3 cards and they're all a bluff. Okay. Destroying Ultimate Pound allows me to search a polymerization and put the tanker back in my hand. Okay. Almost had a strategy there. Oh, wait, I can only... Oh. Just... Here's the thing about that. Ah, I did all that. That was okay. The machines will simply rebuild. They do every time. Interesting. Alright. Let's see. I think I'll try the statue first. Okay. Okay, max 8, so I'm going to try and keep my special summons to a minimum. Should I give him one more card? You know what? To be honest, might have to give him one more for the max C. So what I need is plenty of fusion material and a golem on my field, and I can get material, use material from my graveyard. I think that was probably worth him getting the extra card. Feather Duster. Oh, okay. That's kind of annoying. Okay. Rank up. Not what I was expecting. Alright. You're rank 4. Link 2. You got rank up spell, so I assume you're Xyz summoning. Okay. Point controls. Attach it. Oh. Aren't you a cheeky bastard? I guess this person's a shark enthusiast. Cool. Sick animation. A sick animation indeed. Normal effect, monster opponent negates effect. Effect attack becomes 0. Well, it's a shame that affected by everything else. Okay. Oh. Another shark. I guess they've all been sharks, so. Okay, even two. This can't attack, and this can't attack, obviously. Okay. How many fish is this guy gonna throw at me? I thought the Atlanteans were annoying. Let's see how I do here. Ooh, piercing. Something tells me you're gonna negate. No? Something tells me a lot of these guys have piercing, if I'm not shocked or mistaken. You have this card? Which one, bro? I imagine you have all of these. I imagine you actually have all of these cards. Yep. Remember, specifically, which one are you talking about? Oh, jeez, I was gonna use that as a shield. Finishing blow. Damn. So, I don't know which card you were talking about, man. But they were all water cards, and they were all sharks, so I assume you have a deck similar to that. Alright, let's see. We'll summon Tanker. Tanker allows me to special summon the Dark Golem. Which allows me Fortress and a Catapult. Discover the Catapult. Activate Fortress. The Twitch app on your phone is lagging. Oh yeah, I said if I remember which card was, but you didn't say which specific card that was, and there were like 4 different Xyz water cards on the field. So I honestly just kind of assumed you used all of them. I don't actually want to leave this guy in attack mode, so I'm actually just going to destroy himself. And that's turn there. Which might seem silly, but I don't like having a monster that's an attack, that's a low-level attack monster that's a potential target. Shit. Horus? Get out of here. Not even the cool Horus, like Horus the Black Flame level 8. It's these newfangled Horus cards. Not my Horus. Damn. Your iPad messing up on you? Is it the service? Using that's probably it, to be honest. If you're using a hotspot or just your data, depending on where you are. Yeah, it's not great weather out, to be honest. I also try to turn off as much stuff as I can when I'm streaming to avoid as much electricity use as I can to prevent a brownout. In Bethpage, Long Island? Ah. So the net is meh. That makes sense. Hope you're at least staying dry. Tier elements. And Castria. Castria and Tier elements are annoying by themselves, but this guy is the worst of both. Because he's both at all. Yeah. So I was honestly just thinking about streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! For a little while longer. Then I was going to take a short break, and then I was thinking about streaming maybe some Death Road to Canada, the zombie game, or I have another game, some other game I've been thinking about. Might finish The Last Door, or play more Death Trash. Got a couple of games I've already started on streaming and started for the channel. Yes, I'm still doing the Nuzlocke. You know what? That's a good idea. I should just continue the Nuzlocke. You're right. That makes sense. But there was a game or two that I thought were really cool that I was like, ooh, these could be fun too. Like Hotline Miami. That's a fun game. Let's see. I'm gonna summon Frame. I'm going to use the Frame. I'm actually going to discard the Tanker to search for the Advance. Search out Fusion. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use the token and the Frame. Is Sailor Moon, because you still don't stream because Sailor Moon? Is that like live on cable, or like just when it becomes available during a stream? Yeah. Oh, okay. For me personally, like I haven't watched cable in a long time. I haven't had a cable box in years. gonna use that to weaken your monsters. That was rude. Oh, that's funny. They didn't even give me a chance. Mostly Adult Swim and other stuff. I mean, I'm glad Adult Swim is still going. You know? Because from what I hear through the internet algorithm grapevines is like, you know, Cartoon Network, you know, it was bought out by HBO, but now like all of it's like slowly dying and slowly being phased out. Like there are no new original Cartoon Network original programming anymore. The building isn't even, was like they moved the building or even just closed it outright. It's good background noise. I mean, yeah. Personally, I don't really care for the commercials myself, but if it doesn't require internet, then, you know. Is this like the Sailor Moon reboot, the remake, or is this like classic episodes? Because, you know, there's... it's the original series, but uncut. Well, that's cool, at least. Yeah, I tried watching Sailor Moon on Hulu, but, like, they did this weird thing where, like, it would play one episode in English, and then it would play the same episode in Japanese, like, immediately after. So it wouldn't just play episode 1, then 2, then 3 in English. It would play 1 English, 1 Japanese, 2 English, 2 Japanese. I was like, I don't know who would Hulu fuck that possible up, but it's so weird. It's like, what's the point of that? You should just have it as 2 separate playlists. Yeah, when I was a kid, I remember waking up early specifically to watch Zoids. That would come on at 6:30 in the morning. So I would set my alarm for 6:30, and that would... Looks like the chips and salsa were holding it. Okay, that's good. So I'd be watching Zoids, the anime about giant robot animals. And then it got moved to 6 o'clock. So I would just wake up earlier. I would wake up a little earlier. And they replaced it with, like, He-Man or something. And I was pretty disappointed because I'd much rather watch Zoids. But then, even getting up at 6 was a little annoying. But then they moved it to 5:30, and I tried, but I gave up. I was like, I gotta get up at 5:30 just to watch 1 episode of Zoids, and then it's an hour of, like, He-Man, and then I gotta get up for school. It's like, I'm just gonna stay. It's like, sorry, Zoids, sorry, I'm just setting my alarm for 7, and I'm just skipping my morning show. But then, you know, when 7 a.m. would roll around, that's when, like, Ed, and Eddie would come on, or something like that anyway, before school. Yeah, it'd be super annoying when they move the time slot of shows. It was already an obscure time hour anyway. But with, you know, modern technology, since we live in the future, I can watch Zoids whenever I want. If I truly need it. If I truly wanted to. Yeah. I can't do it conveniently anywhere, but, you know, maybe. Yeah. But when it comes to cable, I like things that are retro, of course. Like, look at what's behind me. You see the retro game collection behind me. But, like, I like things that are retro, but I don't like things because they're old. If something is good, if something is still good and it came out many years ago, that's cool. If it's still good, that's awesome. If something is new and it's good, still awesome. You You know, just because an old method, just because something is old doesn't inherently make it the proper way of doing it. And some of the old ways are bullshit. Some things are nostalgic and some things are outdated. Heavy storm, destroy the true light. And the mausoleum. Called by the grave, I remove your... Let's see. You know what? I don't want your jet dragon. Your jet dragon's annoying. Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Looks cool, but... Oh. I cannot... Oh, I can't banish your cards from the graveyard now. Okay. Well played, Spirit Dragon. And that's why I wanted to remove you. Come on. Blow up, everybody. I want to see this field blow up. Damn it! Oh my god. Fine, tough guy. What will you do about the second one? Oh my god. Alright, you win this round, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Another thing about playing, like, you know, old or watching old shows or old games or anything for nostalgia is really, you gotta be careful because some games and shows and movies are honestly best left as memories. Because if you go back and rewatch or replay them, it might not hold up the same. Reminds me of a joke I read online a while back. It was like, was this the best movie ever, or did I watch it when I was 8? You know? And when you put it like that, you know what I mean? Just out of curiosity, what can I draw with this? Ah, just another one. Whatever. Didn't want to special summon too much, because maxing, but... Like, what's a good example of old movie or show or something go back and it just doesn't quite hold up? Just need to think for a sec. Then again, there are games I know were bad growing up. Like Superman 64, obviously. Batman Forever on the Sega Genesis. And the Super Nintendo. But I happen to have the Sega Genesis version as a kid. And that game sucked. Even as a kid, I knew that game sucked. It'd be one of those things where it's like, you only had like 5 or 6 games to play as a kid. So I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna try playing a little bit of Batman, and when I inevitably get stuck and bored and frustrated, I'll switch to Sonic or Mario or something. I remember when I was a kid that I had a Thomas the Tank Engine game on the Super Nintendo. Very basic. I'm pretty sure if I go back and play that game nowadays, I'm gonna be like, this is just a bunch of little mini games that are easy as hell. No wonder I played this. I was 3. Terminator on NES. Yeah, if you go back and play that, is it gonna hold up to childhood memories? Some of the games are difficult. Just looking back. Mostly games rented, I think. But it really very rare to own a game as a kid that was like, that's not true. Everyone owned a bad game or two. These guys the sword souls are annoying as well. They're on the floor. I think I might be screwed here. Yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah, I don't think I got this one, to be honest. Because as soon as it's destroyed, they're just going to use either one of these will negate this graveyard effect, and then that's just going to clear the field. Yeah, I don't think I got this one. Sometimes you just gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Gosh, I wonder what this gentleman's gonna be playing. Yeah, and again, it's probably more sold sword stoles and castrias and tier laments. Okay, so far so good. They can't negate me. Oh, I spoke too soon. Okay. I guess go ahead. Okay. What am I in? Oh. Take that over a Max C. Yeah. Okay. Set that field up. Not sure why they impermed dragon. I guess they just saw the glow and just clicked yes. Or maybe it's a bot. Okay, we got another Tenpai player. Okay. Okay, that just activates it. No big deal. Now I'm gonna gate it. Nice. That's all. That's excellent. Anytime I can get a Tenpai player to surrender is a good deck. I think it's the second Tenpai player I managed to get to surrender that way. Yeah, let's see. This would have been a pretty good going first hand, not gonna lie. Actually, that's not true. This would have been a pretty bad going first hand. Because this would have been better with Gear Town, but no, actually, yeah, this is a better going second hand. I was wrong. What do you got for me? Let's see, we got Earth Rocks, eh? Emancipators. Yep, we got Earth Rock Emancipators coming at me. Ooh, Fossil Fusion. You're one of those, eh? Buster. Block Dragon. Let's see. Your Earth Rocks, eh? I gotta use the bathroom. So I actually will be right back. And I assume only gonna be a moment. Hopefully my opponent just sits there and keeps going. That's better. I can think again. And look at that, my opponent's still doing stuff. And they have more life points somehow. Light dragons? What happened? What happened to the Earth rocks? There's like a lot about this game where you can just get up in the middle of it and do stuff. Come back and not really miss anything. Okay. When a monster effect is activated or when another becomes destroy one spell trap the opponent controls. Okay. Let's see if I can negate that. What is that there? Shuffles their each player. Nah. Okay. Fortress. Okay, can't summon anything yet, so not gonna waste it, but I do want backup fortresses. Oh my god, they didn't even... Okay. Oh yeah, that was a sweet comeback. You guys saw that? They did all that. They did all that. I even got up. That was funny. They did all that. Idea. Advance. Oh. Okay, now I can't search. Jerk. I was gonna search for something, but you had to droll and lockbird me. sorry. I was actually checking something else. I was uploading something. Uploading a VOD to YouTube. And, came back and didn't miss a thing. Sinister Soul of the White Forest. Oh. Duel, Queen of the White Forest. Okay. Yeah, summon Crimson Dragon, and you're gonna use that to summon Quasar Dragon. Seen this particular song and dance before. No? Oh, okay. Story on my monster with the highest attack points. Oh no. Anywho. I'm surprised they don't have a negate for this. Huh. Interesting. For the machine simply rebuild. Another one. Alrighty. Okay. Get the fortress. Okay. Let's see if I can pull this off. Yep, I knew Crimson Dragon was coming. Material. To Link Summon. Ancient Gear Ballista. Which allows the search for Gear Town. Like Gear Town. You gonna summon Quasar Dragon? Blazor Dragon, excuse me. No, I don't want to continue to the battle phase. Don't misclick on me, man. Okay. Dark Golem. Let's see if I can pull this off. We get 2 fusions, just in case. Discard a catapult. Okay. 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 Not affected by spells and traps, so we'll see how this be. Okay. Oh, kill quite like overkill. They did all that and they couldn't stop it. Can't stop the Chaos Giant. And you know, yeah. I think I got one more. I think I got time for one more. See if we can get to Platy 3. Thank you. They had Blazar Dragon, they had all these, you know, the Centurions, the Ion Centurions, they had Crimson Dragon, they had all the shenanigans and all the bull crap. Could not stand up to Chaos. As simple as that. Okay. Summon Wyvern. I'm gonna use Wyvern to take advance. Catapult. I'm gonna use the advance. Target Wyvern. Statue summons Dark Golem. Now there's plenty of material. Okay. Now there's just enough material to form an Ultimate Golem or Megaton. And if something happens, I can have the Hunting Hound fuse all 4 of these together to form a Chaos Giant. And there's a Golem, so I could summon Ultimate Golem. Okay, you're gonna summon Dragoon, eh? Oh yeah? Well, I see your Dragoon, and I counter you with one ultimate golem. Even Dragoon can't stop it on the first turn it's summoned. Thanks to the fortress and the golem and the duel. Your move, champ. Unaffected by monster effects. Ancient Gear Golem and monsters that mention are unaffected, and your monsters are unaffected by monster opponent's current effects. Yep. Nothing. Go ahead, do it twice for good measure. You know you're gating and destroying yourself there, Chief. Oh, you didn't destroy it. Yep. Even the Dark Dragoon fails. I don't think I even need to do anything else. He has 3 attacks. Spells and traps can't be activated when he declares an attack. Nice. I don't think I'm going to be able to top that one. I don't think I'm going to be able to top making Dragoon useless like that. And plus we've hit the 2-hour mark. Hit the upgrade. Oh yeah, I think that's a... We're going to call it here. Gonna call it a stream for now. I'll be back on later on tonight even with maybe some. Let me know. Are we on later? Awesome. I believe I will, sir. I appreciate you checking out this stream. Always good to get some MasterDuel under the belt. Give me all them diamonds. Nice. Sweet. So I'll probably play some Pokemon Nuzlocke or some Death Road to Canada, or maybe I'll just go through my Steam library and because there's a couple of games I'm like, ooh this, ooh maybe that, but you know, that's the fun part of picking. But I appreciate you checking out the stream. I'll probably back on just to I'll try not to take too long. And I know I curse myself every time during a stream. I'll be like, I'll be back tomorrow, and then like 5 days go by. I don't know what that's about. But, no, I am going to be back in just a little while. So, thank you, bro, and I'll see you hopefully soon.